live from the shoebox here in Penwood High School. It's boys varsity basketball right here on Sports Fan Base Network. Greetings, everybody, and welcome on in. My name is Joe Clark alongside Braylon Fortune, and this is going to be a great game here up against the Penwood Patriots and Science Leadership Academy at Beeber Rockets. And Penwood Patriots coming into this one 1-3, looking to defend their home court and turn the season around a little bit. But they're going up against SLA Rockets, and they are even at 3-3. Braylon, we go around and we look around at each of these players, and we see that the Patriots are going to have to go up against the Rockets' lead scorer, Drew Holland, tonight. And he's averaging around 19 points per game and the highest on points leader for that team. How do you think the Patriots could come out of this one and just try to trap them with their defense?
Yeah, they're going to have to be physical. When you look at somebody that's averaging 19 points per game in high school, it's going to be hard to try to defend against him. But some doubles and try to contain him to a level where he only gets about at least 10 points tonight and trying to pull off a win. Penwood is 0-2 at their home court, so it's going to be a test here as they try to get their first home win of the season.
And we're going to step away for a little bit, and we'll be right back in just a few moments right here on Sports Fan Base Network. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back here in the shoebox right here at Penwood High School. If you're just tuning in, my name is Joe Clark alongside Braylon Fortune. Braylon, we have a tough game here for the Patriots going up against the Rockets. And we got some big men up on the court right now. Number 31 for the Patriots. He's a tall guy out there, and I feel like Penwood has the size advantage in this ball game.
Yeah, a lot of games Penwood does have a size advantage against basically every team they play, but now they're going to have to find a way to use it as they weren't using it good in their previous matches here, and they're going to need that tonight if they want to win, especially with a lot of lead scorers on this the Sabre team.
And we'll have tip-off right here to start off this ball game as the Patriots win tip-off. Looks to Smith at the top of the key. Womack at the top of the key. Looks into paint, gets intercepted, fast breaks underway, and the layup's up and good.
Yeah, Penwood has had a lot of late starts to this season, to all their games this season. Is the reason they are 1-3, and they're going to have to clean that up tonight, especially early on.
Estrada resetting his offense as he looks to his right, finds Womack, hits in the lane, and this will almost get tipped out by Penwood with his right back with the Rockets. Charles Cook battling at the left wing. Looking around the perimeter. Trying to find some hope, but he's going to take this one from downtown, and that's just wide. Rebounds up and denied.
Yeah, I saw something there that the Rockets did. They wanted him to take a three. They put all their players that they had in the paint to get a rebound. That's something that the coach is definitely drawing up to try to get some points.
Womack looks inside, finds his man, and that's up and in.
Yeah, that's what Penwood has to do tonight to try to beat this Rockets team. Battle in the paint, and with that height advantage, able to use his size to his advantage.
We're going to see Cook right here at Logo, battling up against Smith. Smith heavily guarding him. Estrada putting on the defense. Jumper for two and drains it.
Yeah, that was a great jumper there. That was an easy one. He made it look easy.
Back with the Patriots. Smith with the ball at half court. Gets his screen. The lagging jumper. The shot's up and no good. That's strong. Rebounded by Levens, and that's good.
Yeah, that's a great rebound there to get it right to him, and that pass thrown away.
The Rock is trying to find Moses down court, but that was just too strong of a football pass.
Yeah, it just went right through the gap, and Penn was going to get a chance here, trying to get an early start, and that height advantage can really help them here.
Patriots looking to answer back. Tie ball game at the moment at 4. And we'll see Zashin Levens gets fouled for a reach-in.
Yeah, one thing that's going to help Penwood a lot in this game is the Rockets' bench. They have a really small bench. If you saw at the national anthem, there was not a lot of players.
A three from the right wing, no good. Curdled on in by Levens. Kicks off to Womack. Womack at the left side of the perimeter. He's going to look to his corner to Estrada. Looks inside to the big man. And gets double team. Foul, stay on the floor.
Yeah, he was trying to get a pump fake and have an easy layup, and then all that just came in. And it looks like
we're going to get a sub on in here for the Patriots, but
the jersey
looks to be a jersey situation with him. May have forgotten his jersey in the locker room.
Not heading down there. interesting way for the first sub of the game.
Estrada hits in the corner, jumper for two, knocks down the two ball, and that's Belvin Smith, the point guard.
Yeah, the freshman Belvin Smith has had a very successful playing career on this Patriots squad. It's hard to be a freshman coming right out of middle school to start for a Penwood team. And now, just to start in general for any team as a freshman, and it's paid off, though, for him.
Wiles looks in the corner for three for the Patriots, drains it. That is Azaz Collins for the three ball. Another look in the key. Big man tries to put it back up and no good. But he gets fouled going up to the rim.
Yeah, already 3 fouls for the Rockets now, or maybe 2. They didn't change it, I don't think. And it looks like the jersey situation has been solved, as Penwood will go for the line for 2.
The first one's up, and that's good.
It'll be Nafi Davis checking in now.
Tries to make this a 1-point ball game right now with 4:22 left on the clock. He definitely can at the charity stripe. Second one's up, and that's good. Drains both, goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, Penwood will take the lead now, and this is a big one. Penwood having a better start than they have basically all season is definitely paying off in the gym to what they were doing. Now they're running a press.
Really heavily guarded Charles Cook, and that's up and in.
Yeah, number 5, Taj Cobbs, will check into the game now. He got injured about a week ago and didn't play in the Patriots' next home game after that injury.
Stripped away, and Charles Cook picked his pocket, but he gets heavily fouled at the center line.
Yeah, they didn't like that call. It was Anthony Wilmack because he tried to, looks like, throw it behind him, and then when he tried to scramble for the ball, it's just he got caught up there. And I can agree with that. I mean, I don't think there's any rules saying that you can't do that and a foul won't get called, but in reality, that shouldn't have probably been a foul call. And now
we're looking to just try to reset the clock here.
It will tick down, and now ref having some words with Coach Lindemann.
Yeah, that was a big hit on Charles Kirk, the senior for the Rockets.
I think they're trying to maybe say that was a flagrant foul, as now it looks like some issues. They're going to have to wind the clock back down to where it originally was. On our broadcast, it stands at 3:43, so I have to get this sorted out.
But we're going to cut to a quick break after they get the time clock settled. But we will be back just a few moments right here on Sports Fan Base Network. And we are back here in the shoebox of Penwood High School. Penwood going up against the SLA Beeber Rockets. And we got the time clock situation under control here. It's 8-9. Patriots are on top by 1. Passes one at the half court in the hands of Cook. Cook for the bounce pass at the left wing. Passing with ease. The shot from deep by Collins. No good. Collins slips to his feet right afterwards.
Yeah, definitely going to be, after the break, some Taj Cobbs.
Taj Cobbs with the trifecta to go.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's definitely going to be difficult after the break for both of these teams to adapt after a long break. Just not expected. Now a big fast break.
A pull-up jumper, and that's good. Charles Cook gets the train to go.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be having a high-scoring game here. Both teams just really can't find a way to play defense.
Looking around, the big man getting to some work, gets stripped away. Going all the way is the Rockets. Loses it, gets it right back. The putback's up and good.
So, yeah, Penn will get the ball back now. And they're going to have to find a way to stop this Rockets offense.
A lot of contact here. No foul has been called. And there we have it.
We have a travel. I just don't know who it's on. We have a sub in now. It will be Penwood ball. I just really didn't know what happened there.
Estrada will check back in for the Patriots, as we will inbound to Smith. Smith looks at Davis. Looks inside, that's up and good.
Yeah, great play there by Davis. Ties back up at 13.
Cook dancing with his feet. Up against Cobbs. Cobbs really pressured him.
And it'll be an offensive foul, it looks like, on the Rockets. So Penwood will get the ball back with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left here in this game.
Tied up at 13. Estrada inbound to Smith. Smith being the floor general he is. Dishes one off to his big man. He gets us some work out there. Hits Estrada. Estrada hits in the corner for 3. That banks off the iron. Rebounded, put back up by the Patriots, and that's good.
Yeah, Penwood getting some momentum now, using their big man to their advantage.
Up and deflected. Aziz Collins gets deflected going to the rim.
And SLB Rockets get the ball back now, trying to tie this one back up. And
pass goes all the way beyond the perimeter. Cook with the ball. Passes to Collins. Floaters up over Edwards, and that's good.
yeah, one thing about these teams is they definitely worked out something. They have way better mid-range point scoring. It'll be a pushing foul, it looks like, on the Rockets. Here tied at 15 in the shoebox.
Penwood at least trying to come out of this one with a win, with a big loss up against Cardinal O'Hara. 70-41 was your final score of that ball game.
Yeah, that game was kind of set for Penwood. They played the Jags here about a week or two ago, and they had to face 2 Central League opponents. I am pretty sure that O'Hara is also in the Central League.
But we will have a foul call, and Jackie Estrada will go to the line for 2 as he misses the first.
Yeah, he's going to the line. The SLB has already got 5 fouls in the first quarter.
as he makes the second, goes 1 for 2 at the line. Intercepted here by Cobbs. This is off to Davis, and that's up and good.
Yeah, Penwood playing this press now, trying to get turnovers. That ball is just kind of thrown away, and it'll be a foul.
Cook looking to plead his case as he felt like there was a lot of contact right there, which I believe a lot of people could possibly see.
It'll be Penwood. No, I thought it was Penwood's ball for a second. As Penwood's just going to keep running this press.
A big half-court press right here because you do have Edwards down court. Going all the way in the lane. Battling around, and Edwards.
Maybe a jump ball. It will stay with the Rockets, though. Under a minute left in this first quarter. And it's been a long one and a high-scoring one.
Edwards just manhandled Murray on the play. Very physical out there, Edwards is.
And it looks like there'll be another pushing foul. That's the 6th for the Rockets this quarter. And that's going to be something that they are going to have to watch out this game, as they can't be picking up all these fouls, especially with a short bench. That's already 2 on one of their star players.
Womack at the key. Looks inside. Tries to find somebody. Intercepted here by the Rockets. And going up to the rim. And gets handed by one of the Patriots' hands, it seemed to be.
Yeah, it looks like on the Patriot, as the clock will just, we have some more clock issues. As it looks like they've brought a different clock on the scores table. Cobbs cannot convert on his first free throw.
Cobbs looking to do that on his second, as that bounces off the iron, off the glass, no good. Edwards for the rebound and gets fouled.
So that will send them to the, now they'll inbound it. It will be on Penwood, so it will be the Rockets' ball with, I don't know how much time's left at this point.
Probably another offensive foul for Penwood, as Davis looks to shove the Rockets player into the bench.
So we know probably under a minute Penwood will get the ball.
He shot from deep and drains it. Jakia Estrada from downtown.
Yeah, Estrada's been one of those three-point shooters that Penwood need, as that's there, floats up. I'm guessing under like 10 seconds left.
Another court 3, and that's good. Taj Cobbs with the 3 ball.
And we'll have a foul as the clock will run out, as I heard it. So that will be the end of the first quarter here in the shoebox. 7-point game. Patriots 24, the Rockets 17 when we come back.
And we are back here in the legendary shoebox at Penwood High School. Going into the second quarter, Penwood is on top, 24-17, up against SLA at Beeber. And this has been a very interesting one, a very physical one to be exact.
Yeah.
Smith from deep, and that gets deflected. Collins is all over it. Kicks off to the big man in the paint, and they'll be playing tug-of-war for the ball.
There'll be a foul there, and just been an interesting half, as we still have some clock problems, it looks like.
Top of the key for three, and rattles it on home.
3 consecutive threes for Penwood. Their SLB really doesn't have an answer. It's the miss on the wide open layup.
Estrada's up and gets deflected. But that would be a foul going up to the rim, I suppose. No, that would be on the floor, and we will inbound this at baseline. We're going to call for a timeout here for Penwood. But we will be back here in just a few moments after this timeout breaks right here on Sports Fanbase Network. And we are back here on Sports Fanbase Network. Penwood will regain possession of the ball after this timeout breaks. Smith kicks out to Womack. Womack back to Smith. Smith looks to his right, back to Womack. Looking for some space in the court. Ball pass here to Estrada. Womack looks in the corner. Looks in the paint to the big man. Fight for that triple team right there. And gets fouled going up.
Yeah, that's another foul, and he looks down. He'll be up now. Already 2 fouls in the quarter for the Rockets, and they can't be getting into foul trouble with a short bench and against a Penwood team that's leading them by 10.
First one's up, and that's good. Murray had a personal foul right there, as he was just trying to really defend the paint there. And also, when you're facing a big man like that, you really don't know what you really want to do. You don't know if you want to foul. You don't even know if you want to push him off a little bit. It gets pretty tough.
Second one will go through also. And
a 29-17 score. Penwood has been playing really good defense. Been shutting down Charles Kirk.
And it looks like another foul on the Rockets. Give Penwood the ball back again.
Smith will be on the inbound for the Patriots. Smith looks to Estrada. From deep. And that rattles in on and out. The putback's up, and that's good. Zashin Levens.
So the Rockets will get a breather to get it up the court.
And that's a hard fall right there by the Patriots. Ball right back down by the Patriots. Penwood being physical out there. A toss beyond the arc for 3, and that's too strong.
Yeah, the Rockets need to get something going as they battle right in front of us.
Holland looks to Cook. Cook with the fadeaway jumper, but gets fouled while he fades back.
And That looks like already 4 fouls on one of their star players.
Charles Kirk is still pleading his case, which I don't really mind that at all. I think it's a fair argument to say it's very hard with the reffing job. It really is. But we could always see the mistakes there. Refs are human too. I mean, we could see the mistakes. But overall, the Patriots have been just locking down defense. They just have been having locking down defense with their playmakers as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task now for the Rockets, how Penwood's been playing.
The kick out for 3, and that's wide. It was rebounded by Davis. A foul will stay on the floor, and we will have an inbound here from Murray.
Yeah, I definitely saw Davis push off there when trying to get that rebound. And he really didn't need to, as the defense was collapsing on him, and this press still working, and now we'll get a blocking foul. This game has been fouls. But Penwood's up by 20.
Yeah, 31-17 has not been a clean game as we would have thought, but a very aggressive one if that. We're going to look to the lane right here for the Rockets. No good. The putback's up and good. Jamal Wiles. Fadeaway chopper for 3 and bullseye.
Taj Cobbs making his return to the shoebox. Felt. And another just blocking foul. As we look at the clock, now it reads 49 minutes.
It has 48 minutes on the clock. Score is 34-19. Refs are going to still play this one on. The stolen pass up in the one-hand slam. Nafi Davis catches some air. Collins intercepts the pass, going through the lane, and gets the floater to go.
Yeah, Penwood's playing amazing right now. Still find themselves up more plus 10 basically in this game. And now what's happening?
We have some substitutions coming on in here. Caden Poindexter is going to check on in for the Rockets. We'll see Edwards catching some minutes for the Patriots. Looking in the corner, tries to get a pass out. The kick out for 3, that's no good. The fast break is on. Rockets go all the way up to the lane and no good. The putback's up and that's too strong. Womack for the rebound. Kicks in the corner to Smith. Back to Womack. Womack looks to Davis and that's up and in.
Yeah, at the start of this game, it looked like it was going to be a competitive one to the end. Now Penwood is leading by a lot as that ball just rattles out, so he'll go for the line. For 2. Weird night at the shoebox.
And we'll see Drew Holland will go to the line. And we've seen a lot of fouls here and a lot of turnovers here from SLA Beeber. And it's very difficult, right? Because you want to limit the turnovers. You want to just keep the ball in place and just play at your own pace. But it's been difficult when you look at the Patriots' defense here. They're playing real hard defense when it comes to it.
And they're not worried about rebounds. They have no players. And he makes it, so I guess they trust him enough to do that. Just a weird one. Never really see that in basketball. They put a lot of pressure on a shooter there to make it.
Womack The spin move to the rim. Tries to find a man. Gets Edwards. Edwards looking around and kisses the backboard to go in.
40-23 here in the shoebox. It's Penwood pouring it on here in the second quarter, and a foul on the sideline.
Another foul on the court. Be 13 white, and that'll be Amari Womack. And we will see Aziz Collins will go to the line yet again. Not a clean game here. A lot of fouls. His first one's up and good.
Yeah, one thing I noticed here is SLB is really not worried about getting rebounds, but that one misses.
Womack kicks out to Davis. Looks for Edwards. Edwards fighting for the ball.
Jump ball, and the Rockets will get the ball. As a sub comes in with 3:54 left.
Pass to Collins. Collins driving his way through the basket, and that's full backboarding good.
Yeah, SLB trying to fight back.
Womack looking at the logo. Finds Davis. Davis looking around. Finds Estrada. Estrada finds Edwards. Edwards being double teamed under the rim. He'll be fouled, but he'll stay in Penwood's hands.
Yeah, as
SLA will be on the inbound. Davis for the putback, up and good.
yeah, Penwood's doing what they need to. They keep finding ways to score in the paint, playing dominant defense.
Driving to the baskets. Collins again. Looks under the rim, and that's up and no good. Rebounded again and gets fouled going back up. And that'll be Kyrie Bruce, the senior for the Rockets at the moment.
Looks like to me the Rockets only have 4 people on. Oh, never mind, 5.
Bruce. Try for the first, no good. That's just too strong. Edwards will be subbed out alongside Davis. Get some new faces here on the court for the Penwood Patriots.
Yeah, trying to save those starters, especially when you're up by this margin.
Second one's up and good. Smith at the left wing. Goes from the near arc, drives in the kick out for 3, and that's too strong. Rebounding here for the Patriots. Tries to hit Smith on the near arc, and that will go out of bounds.
Yeah, I was trying to get something there, but it went off a Rockets player. Penwood will contain the ball.
SLA will be on the inbound, but a timeout has been issued. 42-27 is your score. 2:50 left of the second quarter. As we step away, we've seen a lot of great players overall. We've seen a lot. Before we step away, we've seen a lot of great playmakers so far. I feel like we've seen the confidence we've seen and playmaking in the defense, and it's been great and just straight away phenomenal.
Yeah, both teams have been able to score points early on, and Penwood did what they needed to do early on to win games, have a great start. It was one of their best starts all year with 42 points in the first half.
As we will stay here, as Estrada will be on the inbound. Finds Solly with the floater, and that's up and too strong. playing defense down low, as with the low dribbling the Rockets have been having. With Cook looking to drive. That'll be an offensive foul, a charging foul, if you will, on Charles Cook, excuse me. Smith plays it inside, and that's up and no good.
So the Rockets trying to get some points on the board.
Cook trying to find Bruce. Bruce with the ball again. Bounce pass to his teammates, intercepted by the Patriots. Going down court. Sally with the fadeaway jumper and kisses the glass that goes in.
Yeah, great turnaround jumper there to get some points, more points on the board here in this first half. About a minute 45 left.
Bruce playing this at the high post. Stripped away by Estrada. Estrada going all the way, lays it up, and that's good.
Yeah, easy work for Estrada right there. Got the steal, and this Penwood defense has been amazing.
1:28 left on the clock here. A strong layup up and no good. Battling for the ball on the floor as everybody's hitting the deck. Kyle's going to take this one for deep, and that's off the front of the iron.
All this happening is right in front of us. Time continues to tick here.
As SLA had a lot of contact up to the rim. A strong layup to go for the Rockets, no good. Sally going up and gets fouled while he was in midair.
Yeah, he was trying to get a dunk it looked like there, and just got fouled on the way up, and the ball goes all the way across the court. As now we have under a minute left here in this half, as he'll go to the line for two.
Yashin Levens will be at the line for two. A senior at Penwood, standing at 6'6", and one of the tallest players on this Penwood squad. As the first up and no good. Going all the other way, and it's up for the strong layup, and that's good.
Yeah, so Penwood coming back, trying to get some more points on the board, as the Rockets have still tried to keep them somewhat in this game.
A miscommunication at baseline leads to a turnover. The Rockets will have the ball. There's a foul, but I don't know who this will be on.
Yeah, so
this should be on the Rockets, as the Rockets are heading the other way down court.
yeah, this has just been just a weird one to watch, as different types of scoreboard issues. Game just doesn't feel right now.
Estrada to Smith. Smith, the high dribbles. Smith going up against Collins. Hits Estrada on the side. The give-and-go action from the Patriots. Smith going all the way for the floater up and no good. Couldn't get the rebound. Gets it back.
And that will be halftime, it looks like.
But that will be the end of the first half here. 46-29.
Never. Yes.
It seems to be is your score of the first half. And we're going to cut to a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a few moments for more action here on Sports Fan Base Network. And we are back after that first half action. It's a pretty tough one out there. Very physical, of course. But 46-29 is the score. Patriots are on top, playing and defending their home court. As we go the other way, and that's up and in. Taj Davis for the 2-ball.
Yeah, Cobbs starts the game off like that. That's already as he makes the bucket there, that's already a bad second half start for a comeback chance to immediately lose the opening inbound to the second half.
Playing this in the low post, that's up and no good.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a travel there. He never really dribbled, and that came over to hit us. I didn't even see it.
Collins to throw this one down court. Fast break is underway and up and looks to hit the boards on his way down as he hits the deck.
Yeah, never just way in this game. No more fouls come in.
Wills will inbound to Cook. Cook at the top of the key. Looks to his left. It's up and that's good. Moses for the floater. Edwards mosses his opponent. He kick out for 3. That's no good. Knocked right back out by the Rockets, and now Penn State's, Penwood's ball. Thinking about football all of a sudden here.
Hey man, I thought you weren't a Penn State fan.
I'm a fan of all teams. Let's just say that.
I bet.
As Cobbs gets fouled through the lane. It is Saturday, so college football is on.
Yeah, but not the good ones. No. Cobb's first free throw is no good. Now, the way this game has gone, this game feels like the Rockets can come back at any moment, and Cobb's pumped fake his free throw, and it slipped. And let's see what the refs call that. I wish I had the. So he'll get the free throw back.
So he'll have another opportunity at the line.
Rockets bench players, fans did not like that. He'll make it. Guess the Rockets feel a little cheated after that one, but they'll get the ball back now, probably trying to score, and they lose it.
Cook trying to use his aggression.
Yeah.
Goes down, gets intercepted, and then walks.
Yeah, that was an easy call there. I saw that from a mile away. Just came to his foot, and then he took 2 steps, 2 more.
That's up and no good. Estrada gets fouled going down court. Foul stay on the floor.
And there will be a foul out here, it looks like, for number 1, Ethan Hunger, or he might be on his last one.
Finds Davis. Davis for the jump shot, and he drains that on home.
Yeah, nice way to knock it down there by Davis. As Penwood's going to stay in this press.
Collins gets intercepted. Hits in the lane, and that's up and good.
Yeah, Penwood's just playing with some dominance this game as they continue to run this lockdown defense press.
Cook gets deflected away of the ball. Estrada kicks out in the corner for 3. And that's bullseye. A nice way to have that fast break and convert on that fast break 57-33 is your score. We're going to cut to a quick break, and we'll be back right here on Sports Fan Base Network. And we are back here in the shoebox after that timeout. We're going to have the Rockets with the ball down court, getting trapped in the corner. The Patriots player hits a deck, and that looks to be a Estrada.
Now the clock will be turned off. It will be Penwood's basketball. As this game has just been just a weird one, going back and forth.
We've been having some clock issues here, folks, so it's been a little tough one here to determine this clock. Edwards works this at straight away, glides through the paint, and gets heavy contact through the lane.
Yeah, and he'll be down now. And
as a Rockets player is down on the court in the paint.
And it looks like he will be up and okay. Continue this game here in the shoebox here with 5:30 left in the third.
As a straightaway pass down court, and that gets brought back to Penwood. And this will be intercepted here by Wells. The kick out in the corner, driving baseline, and that's up and good. Looking for Smith, the fadeaway floater up and no good. Cook driving through the lane.
It'll be travel. It looks like.
Looks to be a travel on Cook, and this will be Penwood's ball. Estrada on the inbound to Womack. Womack just trying to fight off Wells. Willis looks for the big man at the low post. That's up and too strong. And this will go the other way.
This game's just been kind of slow paced. Game here. Penwood's still fighting, trying to make sure they can contain this lead.
The jumper from downtown and bullseye. Going to fight back to the rim, and that's the Rockets. That's up and no good. Cobbs will get fouled. Driving down court.
Yeah, as I look at the score lines for the games that Penwood has played, this is the least amount of points they have let up in a game at 35, as they gave 70 up to Cardinal O'Hara. They gave 62 up to John Bartram, 55 to Gardner Valley. And in the win against J.P. McCaskey, which is the only one so far they have this season, they gave up 59 points.
And that looks to be a pushing foul on the Rockets. And this will be the Patriots' ball. Dishes out into the corner, has a look in the paint. That's over his head and good.
It will be a technical foul now, it looks like. Number 31, which we do not have a name for. It looks like he stared down the player. He made the shot over with kind of a little pose where he kind of flexed his muscles. I could see why they would call that, especially kind of how this game is. Nearing 30 points. That they'll be down. So he'll get 2 shots.
That'll be Drew Holland at the line. And we talked about him before tip-off, and he's been a solid player overall for the Rockets, and what the Rockets' motion has been going and how things have been going for them throughout the season. And he's a great ball player as he knocks down both and takes that opportunity. He sees the weaknesses of Penn, and he's going to take them along that way. But when you do see Holland, he's a trickster out there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's something you got to look out for, as they also get the ball back with the technical foul.
Fadeaway jumper from the top of the key, and that's good after full contact. That's Drew Holland yet again.
Yeah, another one there that makes it now points down, and that will go SLA Beeber's way.
Collins at the right arc. Hits his man in the corner. Driving all the way. And we'll have a pushing foul on Penwood. And this will stay the Rockets' ball.
Yeah, and this one, just with 3:33 left here in the third, has been a long one. You know, if you look back a couple of years, I think about 2 years ago when I was doing a Penwood game, a game lasted around near 4 hours. And this one has just been a long one as well. That game started at about 1, 2 o'clock, and I think it ended at around 5:45 as like just an estimate there.
Estrada will sit down for a little bit as Belvin Smith will check in for some minutes. Cook has a look in the paint. This goes the other way for the Patriots. Womack looking mid-post. And he'll get fouled going to the lane. Collins looked to be that. He was really physical right there with that play. As you've seen, Womack just trying to beat his man to the rim and then gets double teamed and then just gets smacked with no full ball.
Yeah, his first free throw is no good here. Still 3:17 left in the shoebox.
Another opportunity to try to put this game away even more, as that one's up in full net.
Yeah, good shot there. It'll be 63-40. Penwood leads this one.
Look around as Womack places at the arc. The kick out, and that'll be a travel. Nafi Davis, an unfortunate turnover for him. He's been playing really good so far.
Yeah, Davis is one of those factor players that Penwood needs basically on this roster. Just one of those players that can get points when you need them.
Driving away, all the way up to the rim. And we'll have Levens gets charged with a personal foul as he was very physical as he was going up for the layup.
Yeah, it's been a foul-filled game. It's 4 fouls for Penwood, 5 fouls for the Rockets, and this one's just been a long one.
Drew Holland hits the first. Holland for his second, and that is good.
And
we'll have Estrada to check in for the Patriots, and Taj Cobbs will sit down for a few moments. Patriots looking to drive baseline, and that ball almost hits over here near the table.
Yeah, that ball was close to hitting us. Luckily it didn't, and all of our equipment is intact.
Womack just trying to take his time with his inbound. He finds Davis. Davis working his way up and backs his way up and gets the layup to go.
Yeah, great work there by Davis. Get those points.
The kick out to Willis. To Collins for three, and that's no good. Smith looks to Estrada for three, and that rattles around to be no good.
And we'll have just another foul. This one will go against Penwood. Put them in the 5 fouls, and he'll get 2 shots.
As Holland will go back to the line. That one's up and rattles on in.
First one is good. Trying to make this 44-65 here in the shoebox.
Second one's up, and that's good. Just perfect form at the line.
Yeah, that's a great player to have.
Estrada for three. That bounces around and no good. A football pass down court, and that's no good. Another putback, and that's denied by Yashin Levins.
But he will be fouled, bring it to 6 fouls for the Patriots this quarter with just 2:03 left, and it looks like we'll get a timeout as we step aside here from the shoebox.
And we are back here in the shoebox of Penwood High School, as we'll have some more shots at the charity stripe, as we've been there all night tonight, as we've seen this game go by, a very aggressive one, a foul-heavy game here, Braylon, and just what we've been seeing. What's some of your thoughts on just the fouls and the turnovers from both sides?
Yeah, it's definitely looked like that. There's been a lot of fouls, and what I would say is like some late contact has been happening, and the way this game is just going, I feel like just let them play. You know, it's always like the ref as your job to call fouls, but in a difference like this, I don't really think you just should be calling. If it's heavy contact, yes, you definitely should call it. That is your job. But this light contact, so just let him play.
Womack kicks out to the left for 3. That's no good. Smith's going to get back on defense after missing that try from deep. And heavy foul here from Yashin Levins as he put his hand right down. Looked to be pushed him right down a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of had a split there. So 2 shots for him here in the shoebox.
This first one's up and good. As he's going to try to convert for 2. The name we've been talking about all night when you really want to look at the Rockets in general, that's Holland. The second one's up and no good, goes 1 for 2 at the line. Estrada makes his way down court, hits Levins.
And that will be called another foul, it looks like.
Be another offensive foul for Penwood, and the Rockets will be in hands of the Rock. Willis trying to make some work for the Rockets. That's up and good. Looking around, that's Smith. Smith playing this at the right wing. Sees Womack to his left. Almost loses it from Holland. Holland up against Womack. Womack dancing with his feet as time winds down. 30 seconds left to go. A look under the rim, and that's a strong layup, but heavy contact. Joshua Murray will be fouled and will go to the line. A senior for Science Leadership Academy at Beeber. First one's up and bounces around and dances on in. Sounding here from the cheerleaders. Second one's up and no good. Make It Sounds really helping Penwood really elevate their performance. As Smith goes to the rim but travels.
So here with about 23 seconds left in this third quarter.
Estrada will sub back in for Smith after that turnover. 15 seconds left on the clock. Womack with the hardcore dribbles.
Time ticking down, under 5 seconds.
Under 5 left to go.
And it'll be a carry with 2.7 seconds left in this quarter.
Nice look for Holland from deep, and that hits the iron and almost went in.
Yeah.
65-49 is your score going into the fourth. And Braylon, we've been seeing a lot from what Penwood has been doing. They haven't struggled this season. 1 for 3 overall. And their home status is successful. They've won a lot of games at home throughout their whole entire career, playing in this stadium. And what we've seen from Penwood, what do you think they need to do going on forward when it hits to their other opponents?
Yeah, definitely against their Del Val opponents, which I'm pretty sure they get to in January. They just need to embrace the crowd that this shoebox is in great divisional games like Chichester or Chester or Interboro or an Academy Park comes here. When those teams come here, this place is packed out. It's a good game, and they need to be able to embrace the crowd, and that's just what they've been able to do. And also they need to play like how they're playing right now.
As both teams come off the benches and figure out about their schemes defensively and offensively. We're going to have a nice look here for Penwood as Estrada will be on the inbound to Womack. Womack at the right wing, hits Estrada. Edwards playing down low. Triple team hits out to Estrada for 3. Yes! Jackie Estrada with the triple.
Estrada's been playing amazingly this game and throughout the whole season, especially with that 3-ball.
Estrada kick out to Womack. Womack looking baseline. Intercepted by Holland. Holland going to go all the way. Lays it up, and that's good. They're going to count it.
So, 68-51. Chance for an M1 call.
The sounds from the bleachers. Tries to make this a 3-point play. Shots up and good.
Great conversion on the 3-point play there, as 52-68 is your score in the shoebox.
Womack, look around to his player. Davis with the spin move. Put back up at full contact, but they're going to call that clean. Cobbs intercepts that ball when it was a pass all the way down court, but he will get fouled, and foul stay on the court, but we're going to play that baseline.
Yeah, so Cobbs kind of looks shaken up after taking 2 big hits.
Estrada at the right arc. A timeout has been called. And 68-52 is your score. 6:52 left on the clock of the fourth. We're going to cut to a quick break, and we'll be back right here for more action right here of the shoebox on SFBN. And we are back here in the shoebox. Penwood with the rock to start off. And this timeout breaks. And the one-hand slam from Levins does not go in. Has another opportunity. Throws it back on in to the court. He was leaping out of bounds there. What an athletic play by him.
Yeah, that was just an athletic play. He tried to get the dunk, just couldn't convert, and that probably would have sent the crowd crazy here in the shoebox to bring it to 70, but they can't.
Working this in the corner. Gets intercepted by Estrada. Picks up to Davis. He gets bodied away by Bruce.
Yeah, just Davis tried to slam that, it looks like, and just got absolutely rejected.
Womack just looking for the right moment in time. Driving to the lane, pass through the paint, and that's no good. Poindexter going to go all the way.
So Womack will bring it up, pass over to now feed Davis, and we'll have a travel on the Patriots. It will go Rockets' way.
We will have a travel on Nafi Davis. Collins trying to go all the way, coast to coast. He hits the deck. As you see, Womack with the ball. It's being knocked out of bounds by the Rockets and will stay Penwood's ball.
Yeah, just 5:49 left, and as we come down to the ending of this game, Penwood's just trying to hold on to that lead as they should be doing. Just trying, at this point, you just got to try to hold the ball. And it looks like Womack is doing that.
A nice look by Womack. Smith just trying to find some help. Womack just trying to hold this rock in order to have the time being winded down after they've been playing for a few moments now. And we will have another travel call. No, excuse me. Looks to be that he stepped out of bounds right there.
So they'll get the ball. Now the Rockets were about 5:15 left.
Battling all the way. Be another foul on the Rockets. We're going to play this at baseline.
We'll cut to a quick break here in the shoebox. Never mind, we'll have it now.
Inbound this all the way to the top of the key. Jump shot for three, no good. Rebounded, the putback's no good. Another putback's no good.
And now with 5 minutes exactly in this game, we'll get a foul. It will be, looks like, shots for the Rockets.
Looks to be we will get 2 shots from Azim Moses.
First shot.
First shot's up and hits the back of the iron and no good. Another senior on the Rockets team. When you really want to look at the Rockets, they have a lot of seniors right there. Unfortunately, a lot of them will be graduating in the spring, but they're happy to play some collegiate high school basketball.
Here Penwood comes right back. Smith kicks it over to Womack.
Womack just staying stagnant right there at the right arc. Cobbs called for another travel.
Yeah, it just definitely looked like it right there. And Cobbs playing some great defense there. Cobbs will get it now.
Point.
As we'll have a jump ball.
Looks to be that Poindexter was right there trying to battle for the ball over on the left wing. But this will stay with Penwood here as the fouls remain on the floor. 4:27 left of this ball game, 68-54. We're still in the fourth. No. They will overturn the call, and this will now be the Rockets' ball. Rockets look in the corner, and this being knocked out.
Looks like it was off a Rockets player. Penwood will now get the ball.
The fadeaway jumper's up and no good. Taken all the way by the Rockets here. That's up and no good. Another opportunity by Moses.
Yeah. 4:13 left here in this ball game.
We'll see Bruce in front of the inbound, fighting for it in the paint as the Penwood player hits the deck underneath the rim. And that was Edwards. But Penwood will regain possession of the ball again as Womack is motioning his offense to go down court. Womack looking around, trying to hold this ball to wait for this time to dwindle down. Edwards double teamed again. The shot from deep, and that's no good. Rebounded by Bruce. Given to Collins. Collins has a look in the paint, and there was a foul. As it looks to be Taj Cobbs had a pushing foul right there.
So Penwood will get the ball back now. Here Smith kicks it over.
Smith. Levens. Gets fouled on that play as he drives on in. And we're going to look for Cobbs on the inbound for Penwood. Edwards trying to body his way, has a look to Levens. And he gets crowded by two black shirts around him. Yashin Levens has been a really good player overall as you really want to look at it. Has the height advantage, but they're going to play this at baseline. Womack hits Cobbs for three and cashes it on home.
Taj Cobbs has been playing amazing tonight in his return to the shoebox.
A nice look for the Rockets as that's up and good. Moses kisses the glass to get that one to go.
71-56, 3:07 left here. First free throw sinks in. And this will be a live ball.
Womack just trying to let this clock go down as he slips on the right wing. And he's trying to weave in and out. Just too much movement with his feet. As Penwood will go to the line. First one's up and no good. Second one's up and no good.
So here, continue under 3 minutes left.
The jumper from deep, and that's no good. Putback's up, and that's strong. Bruce is trying to get it back for the Rockets, but couldn't. Smith going to bring this one down, trying to go coast to coast. Tries to hit Bruce on the far side, but collides with his teammate. 2:30 left on the clock. Cobbs hits to Womack. Womack to Smith for three, and airballed. The putback's up and no good by Cobbs, but rebounded by Bruce. The kick out in the corner for three. Yes! A great play right there, as we've seen from the Rockets. Jamal Willis drains one beyond the arc. 71-60 is your score. We're going to cut to a quick break, and we'll be back in just a few moments here on Sports Fanbase Network. Here at Penwood High School, as Estrada will take up the ball, hits Womack. Womack looks around. Estrada finds Smith. Smith to Cobbs. Womack dancing at the logo. Looking around and gets double teamed. Back to Cobbs. It's just a give and go action here for the Patriots. Estrada to Smith. Smith hits Womack. Womack gets double teamed. Bounce passes this one to Estrada. Estrada looking around, finds Womack. Gets fouled midcourt, 1:16 left on the clock. 71-60 is still your score.
Yeah, great work there, as this was only an 11-point game out of the timeout. Winding down about 30 seconds there to bring it to 1 minute, 16 seconds. And so he'll go to the line now to shoot 2 shots.
First one's up and no good. Kari Bruce will check in for the Rockets. As Caden Poindexter sits down.
She makes that to bring it now to a 12-point game. Penwood trying to get this ball back.
Collins looks for deep, and that's no good. Rebounded by Estrada. Estrada going up against Collins. Gets double team. Hits Womack. Womack going in circles up against the Rockets. Finds Davis. Davis with the ball pass to Womack. Womack with the drive in the lane. Floats it up over his head, and that's good.
So is this game likely coming to a close? Penwood likely getting their first home win of the season, as that might just seal it right there here at Penwood High School, as they'll just dribble the clock out. Penwood gets the win tonight, 74-60 in a long one we had here at the Shoebox.
Davis trying to get another putback, gets stripped away. Jumpers up and full net. Jamal Willis hit the last bucket of this ball game. Final score here is 74-63. We see a phenomenal ball game from the Patriots so far, getting their second win of the season. And what you've seen overall from Penwood and what they've been doing overall was just great. Playing that half-court press, and then they went to full-court press. Then they start going man-to-man when they were lacking on their defense. But they've shown some great stories here in this ball game. We're going to cut to a quick break, and we'll be back with your post-game interview in just a few moments right here on Sports Fanbase Network.
Welcome everybody back to Penwood High School here after this long shootout of a game. We have player Taj Cobbs. Cobbs, you came off of injury, your first appearance back in the shoebox. How did that feel to do?
It felt good. We came out as a team. We worked hard in practice, and it showed on the court. We did everything we had to do, and we came out with the dub.
Yeah, did you feel like the return game gave you some energy as you made a couple threes, got hit a lot? How does that feel?
It felt good because I work on it every day. I mean, I'm focused every day in practice, and to come out and put it on the court felt real good.
Yeah, man. How were the hits getting to you? Do you still have some like pain after that?
In my thumb, no, not really. But I mean, they was following me out there, but I'm good. I'm a man. I'm gonna work through it.
All right, thanks, Scott Chopman.
All right.
All right, have a nice day.
See you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for watching our broadcast today at Penwood High School at the Shoebox. Thank you to James, to Joe, everybody that has worked with us today. We'll see you Monday for Penwood versus Paul Robinson. Good night, everybody.